and welcome to ELA. Today is Friday, March 19th. This video is all about reader's marks. Make sure that you complete today's GPS and that you read carefully today's agenda. Let's get started right away with reader's marks. This is your assignment that you've been working on during the week. You should have done number 1 and 2 for directions. You should have done the first read on Tuesday, the second read on Thursday. Today is the third read where you're going to be highlighting all the various reader's marks. So you're going to reread the speech one last time. I suggest you chunk it, so you just read it in paragraphs, and as you read it in paragraphs, you highlight the different reader's marks. The vocabulary in red could be a word you don't know or a word that you feel is important. Personal connection in green. If they talk about grapes and you've ate grapes before, you highlight it. If you're confused with something, purple. Maybe there was a name. Maybe there was a statement that's confusing to you. Brown is prediction. When you're reading something, you say, oh yeah, I think this is going to happen. Prediction. For now, you're just highlighting the color. You should be able to explain why you picked each of these. Inference is when you connect all the dots. That's in blue. Stop and think. That's in pink. Important or interesting detail, orange. And a key idea, main idea, in gray, when he stresses something. You should have 3 to 5 reader's marks in each paragraph. So if we started, we could look quickly, look for a vocab. 21 years ago, last September, on a lonely stretch on railroad parallel. Okay, maybe you do not know what this meant, even though I believe it's one of our vocab words. That's fine. You highlight it red. Okay, that would be 1 reader's mark so far. 3 to 5 in each paragraph. 3 to 5 in each paragraph. You can go through and look for red for vocab throughout the whole speech. That's one way to do it. Just continually just keep going red. It's a good approach because you're focused. Though when you do that, you're potentially reading the whole thing 8 more times, which isn't always beneficial to you. If you focus on each paragraph, then you would move to a personal connection in that first paragraph. For green, maybe you live near a railroad track. Guess I have 2 of them down. Confused. Maybe you're confused because you don't understand how these people would make those conversions and transport people without approval. So as long as you can explain, you're in good shape. So now we can go to the next one, which is brown, making a prediction. I'm going to predict that this whole thing is about working conditions. So if I did something like, workers live under savage conditions, this whole thing is going to be about working conditions. So that's my prediction. Now, you don't need to have all 5 reader's marks in each paragraph. I'm going to do that, making an inference where you put everything together. It's really tough to find an inference in there, so I might not do that there. Stop and think, though. I'm going to stop and think right away. Why did he start with that phrase? Stop and think. Important or interesting detail. that no one knew their names. That was orange. Okay, and you can see that I've gotten 6 of the 8 in that first one. I'm just going to move on to the second paragraph. All my life I've been doing, this could be where I make my inference. I put together that this is about, I know Cesar Chavez is spent his life about working conditions, so I'm making an inference that this is what this is going to be about. And key idea, main idea. This could be a key idea. Okay, so spend some time going through. I'm not going to. I've just given you an example of all of them. If you want to use my examples, that's fine, but you need more. You need to go through and for every paragraph, and there's like 29 paragraphs, have 3 to 5. Here's a smaller paragraph, come up with 3. You should be able to come up with, um, a vocab word in almost every paragraph, and that's fine. A lot of times in paragraphs, the topic sentence or the concluding sentence would be a key, gray, or ID important detail. So I hope this helped you get started. We're using class time today. So if you have any questions as to what a word or a sentence might be, definitely just ask. You can always send me a message asking whether or not this is a good example of an inference. You have until Tuesday, end of day, to finish this. So if you had a question, definitely could ask it in class on Monday or Tuesday as well. Next week, we're going to take what we've worked on this week, create an evidence chart, then an inference chart, and then write a solid paragraph. We're going to spend the week doing that. And then guess what? After next week, you get a week off to recharge those batteries. Have a great weekend. Hope this helped with highlighting. And remember, you want to try to have 3 to 5 examples of reader's marks in every paragraph. There's 8 total. You don't have to use the same ones for every paragraph. You don't need all 8 in every paragraph. And I really think that the vocabulary in here is challenging, so probably we'll see a lot of red. That's fine, but I should see the other reader's marks as well. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.